risk and reward, that one, there's a gap in the human mind. I have no other way to account for this, where it is not natural to think about statistics and probability
Oh
of
yeah,
things
that's
around.
me.
It's it's not natural. And did you know
Well, it doesn't feel as much fun sometimes.
That's true. It ruins something, what you want to be true or what you feel to be true.
Yeah, or the mystery. It takes away the mystery.
But it's a triumph of human intellect that we even could figure it out in the first place. Here's what you have. You go to Vegas, and there's someone puts money on a 7 on the roulette, and I'll say, why are you sticking with the 7? We'll say, it's due.
Yeah.
And they're looking at and the roulette table, they have a list of all the previous numbers.
Yeah.
And they say, it hasn't shown up, it's due. No, it's not. It's not due. Every roll has the same probability.
Every time?
Every time. It's not due. All right?
What is that feeling then that we get? What is that feeling?
I'm telling you, other things that people rolling dice, and they need a low number, like a 3 or 4. So they roll the dice gently. And if they need a high number, they'll throw it hard. No. And so do you know who exploits this about us? Casinos. Casinos know we suck at math and probability and statistics. So they exist. Other human beings learn this about human beings and created an entire industry to exploit it.
Damn.
It's sad. And my people, the American Physical Society, physicists, this is back in the 80s. They were going to have their annual meeting in San Diego, and there was a snafu with the hotel reservations. Vegas said, we'll take you. You got 4,000 people. The MGM said, we'll take you. So all the physicists went to Vegas, and we know probability and statistics. We understand the fact that basically you don't win relative to the casino. At the end of the week, there was a news headline: physicists in town, lowest casino take ever. So it's sad. It was like almost the saddest chapter that I wrote.
Well, why do we feel that? So what is that feeling that makes us feel like, is it a feeling that we create? Where does that come from that makes us feel like this is it?
It's because we don't have the brain wiring to know otherwise. I have no other accounting for it. We just don't think. By the way, that branch of math was one of the last to be discovered. Do you realize probability and statistics was developed and discovered after calculus?
Wow,
if
why?
You can pick, because I think it's because the brain doesn't even know how to go there. I have a research paper from the mid 1700s, which feels like a long ago, but a lot of math had been developed before that, including calculus. And in that paper, it says, I've just discovered how helpful it is to take an average of numbers. It's like, oh,
right, that's pretty normal stuff.
That's normal stuff. And somebody had to discover this.
Wow.
About the world. And so
I guess we don't want, because do you think also at that time there was a lot, there's also back then, there's more sorcery, there's more wizards.
Yeah.
There's more
less than the Middle Ages and stuff, but
right. There's still a few milling around.
Yeah, a few. And so
I think there's a little bit more mysticism then. So probability probably is something that probably would be the last thing you think about if somebody over here is, Hester printing somebody at a damn
that's a perceptive point.
Yeah.
What you're saying, I think, is because we had sorcerers and wizards and people with mysterious powers and shamans and things, they could live in the mystery of the probability and statistics, and you think it's a power that they wield. And so there's no urge to try to decode it because it's their powers.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree with you. I think
right. They hadn't really debunked all those powers 100%.
No, they hadn't.
And religion was really on everyone's breath. So there was a lot more, I think, mystery.